I started off writing my first exam, like everybody does, just to see how it is, and coming up short.
Right away when I started writing tests, I knew that I did very poorly, like in a range of like 60 to 75% on average. No matter how much I worked at doing the test, I wasn't getting any better at it.
I've actually scored pretty well on the tests. I've usually scored around 75 to 85 on my averages, but coming here is allowing me to hit that 85 mark and up.
I just kept trying and finally I realized after banging my head off the wall for about 4 years that I needed some extra help.
The Canadian Firefighter Aptitude test preparation course includes a learning assessment, and in that we take a look at how the student memorizes material and studies best.
They bring you right from the beginning right to the end of what you're going to be tested on.
We started with math right off the bat to see what level I was with my math. From there we worked on the memory section, and then from there we worked on the mechanical aptitude, and finally the public relations section with the very end. Once we had worked through there's certain questions and what type of questions they were, sort of a light went on in my head.
I think the course is also good for students who want to take the test but are unsure what to expect.
Each test changes, so there's different areas that you kind of have to work on.
If you consistently take a test without improving yourself, you're not going to change your mark. And so you have to basically build your skill set and understand where you're going wrong in order to change the mark and pass that test.
Yeah, you could just continuously keep failing and be thousands of dollars in debt, or just not making that benchmark.
It's a matter of trying to achieve your goals too. If this is where you're failing, then why wouldn't you invest the money? It doesn't make any sense. Like, no matter what the cost is, this is where you're failing, right? And you're never going to get any better unless you work on that particular part you're failing.
You can't just score a passing grade and expect that, you know, everyone's going to be pushed away because you got a passing grade. They're going to take the top marks.
I went and wrote my second one, and it did definitely help me out. I got over 80% on my reading comprehension, compared to 68, I think, is what I got.
So success for me is taking them from a low-level math understanding to an ability where they can answer any math question given to them. Success for them is passing the test and getting a job.
So the thing about really becoming a firefighter, I found, it's about tenacity. The longer you work at it, you'll eventually get the job. Smart tutoring will help you shorten that time period to eventually get the work.